Hi there, I've got Jaden with me. Finished 1-0 today in the Champions League against Shakhtar. Your thoughts on the game?
It was a pretty dry game, to be fair. You know, I didn't really see anything standing out really. It was, you know, we didn't play massively convincingly. I mean, they didn't really get a sniffing, but it wasn't the most convincing performance that I've seen from Arsenal, and I'm just a bit worried about Sunday now.
Injuries, Saliba suspension.
Yeah.
Today, do you feel like second half we'll just try to play within ourselves? We know we've got a lot of big games coming up. The next 3 are huge in the Premier League. So do you think like we could have pushed more, but it was just more about playing within ourselves? No one wants to risk getting injured.
Potentially, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I think maybe.
You think it's more Shakhtar just really fought well and made it hard for us?
I mean, I haven't seen the way they played the season. I've only seen that they got beat 7-1 by Bayern Munich. So I was hoping for a decent 4-5-0, but we just never got going really. I mean, the first 5 minutes we were all over them, but then it was just a really, you know, just build-up play throughout the game. Not getting, you know, we were in their final third a lot, but we just weren't getting the ball into the box as much, and it could have been, so we didn't risk injuries, I guess. But yeah, I mean, we got the result at the end of the day. That's all that matters.
Yeah, getting them 3 points. What are your thoughts on the penalty? So Havertz has taken the penalty for us before. He is our main striker. Are you surprised that he didn't take it and they gave it to Trossard?
I don't know why or what the reasoning was behind giving it to Trossard. Personally, like you said, I would have given it to Havertz. But yeah, I was really confused by that. Don't even ask me about why the penalty was committed or like how the penalty was made, because I couldn't see jack from where I was.
It was handball.
Yeah, I heard it was a handball, but I didn't even know it was a penalty until they put it on the screen, really. Yeah, I was a bit confused, but it was a decision that was made. I guess that's all I can really say.
Yeah, so our start to the Champions League has been good. 3 games in now.
Yeah.
We know it's a long group stage, it's 8 games, but we've got our 2 home wins and a point away to Atlanta, which was a good result for us as well. So 7 points out of the 9. Good start.
Have we got Monaco next?
Yeah.
I think, you know, if we get back up to, you know, the way we are, you know, if we get a result against Liverpool and Newcastle and all that, I reckon, you know, we could comfortably win there. But, you know, never write off any other team. You know, it's Arsenal at the end of the day, you know what Arsenal are like, but yeah, it's just, look, I think we're just coming into a bit of a sloppy kind of spell since we've had all the highs. You know, it was bound to come at some point, so let's just hope we can ride through it and get it over and done with as quick as possible.
Yeah, injuries. You know, we're having
red cards, injuries.
Yeah, a lot of issues with that at the moment. Let's hope we can sort out that situation with the red cards. It's really costing us.
It is.
Against Bournemouth, what are your thoughts on that one, that red card, and how that game went?
I mean, the red cards, fair enough. I thought he was in trouble, and then it's not the red card I was annoyed about. It's more the consistency after seeing what happened in the Chelsea game. I know they said, you know, the player was going to recover quicker. You know, he could have stopped him, but Ben White was on the other side of the pitch. But Ben White's quick.
And he had the whole half to run. It's not like it was close to the goal.
Exactly, he had the whole half to run. And what's his name? Edison or something? He had the ball. So Ben White hasn't got the ball. Ben White's got, you know, a lot easier sprint ahead of him than the guy with the ball. So that's what doesn't really make sense to me.
It was our first loss in 6 months.
Yeah.
So we've been on such a good run. We know sports, you're going to lose a game here and there, apart from the invincible season. But
yeah,
you know, it's happened. We just now got to go on another run. Got 3 massive games coming up.
Yeah,
starting with Liverpool on Sunday.
Yeah, Liverpool, I'm a bit nervous for. I mean, defensively, I'm just wondering who's going to come into centre back, because I don't think, will it be Ben White, Calafiori? Is he injured now? Timber, I don't think will play. Tomiyasu's injured. At this point, I don't know. I think it's going to have to be Ben White and then play Zinchenko. I have no idea what we're going to do, but I don't know. I hope we. I honestly couldn't call anything. I don't want to say we'll lose, but at this point, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's difficult not knowing the situation. Hopefully, if Timber is available,
yeah.
We don't know about California today. Like, it's very soon to know. Like, he's got a few days. Hopefully, he's all right. But what would you like to see us potentially change and go into 3 at the back?
Oh, I mean, it depends. If you've been working on it in the training ground, then go for it. But If you haven't worked on anything in the training ground, then I wouldn't, because you know it's a completely new setup then, and it could just go completely pear-shaped, and we could lose about 4 or 5. So, I mean, maybe he might have been working in something in training ground, but I don't think. I think we'll just set up regularly, and we'll just, you know, tweak the players towards the same system.
Okay, just one last thing then. So the start has been good. We've had that loss against Bournemouth. We've made it hard for ourselves with these red cards, but we've had some really difficult games.
Yeah.
Still right out there. We're not far off Liverpool or Man City. Still got a great chance. There has been a lot of talk in the media about we're under pressure. I don't know where that's coming from. Just one game in 6 months. What is your thoughts on our start overall?
I think it's been good. Every single time we drop points this season is because we've had 10 men, which is kind of reassuring, but it's also not at the same time. And that's the thing, people are saying we got a discipline problem. Like, I remember when Arteta came into the club in the first, you know, we've had a lot of red cards since he's come into the club, but the red cards this season, they've all been unbelievably controversial. Like, Arsenal fans have been fuming at every single one of them. Not one red card have we had where Arsenal fans have been like, no, fair enough, that's a red. Saliba, it was probably the clearest one out of all of them. But you've got Trossard against City for kicking the ball away, which was, you know, we see and Declan Rice, which I don't know. But yeah, we need to, you know, they seem like they're targeting us. So honestly, I say the minute we hear the referee's whistle or something, just leave the ball to where it is, because they're going to look for every single possible way to send us off, even if we just, you know, brush past the ball at this point. But yeah, I think we've had a decent start. I mean, my dad was saying the other day, he's like, oh, we're not ready for the title, you know, we played terrible, blah blah. I was like, I mean, come on, it's our first loss in 17 games, and it's our first loss in the entirety of 2024. I was like, come on. I was like, we're going to have a shaky period at some point. I was like, I'm just hoping it just goes quick.
Yeah, let's hope we bounce back and go on another long run of being undefeated.
Exactly that. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Saka. Will he play on Sunday?
Hope so. Hope he's just been saving him. Didn't want to risk him at all today, not even on the bench.
It's his international duties that are ruining us, man. Odegaard, now Saka. Honestly, give it one more, you might have Saliba out as well.
I think there's no more international breaks now, is there? I think there might be one more before the end of this year. There's one more, yeah, there's one more.
Oh, I'm dreading that then. At least I ain't got to book any time off work.
Alright, so score prediction for the Liverpool game. I put you in the spot, I know, you say it's hard to call.
I'm going to say 2-2 draw.